Hello again and welcome back to the channel, and today we have some drama surrounding Cudi and Em's latest collaboration. I couldn't fit everything we'll touch on today in the title, and we'll also be covering some new changes that Billboard has made that is bound to make some uncomfortable in the future, and I'll show you guys an example of what happened on the week Eminem released Music to Be Murdered By.
Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren.
Es bleiben im Raum Keitel, Jodel, Krebs und Butter.
As always, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, turn on notifications, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So first we'll start with the adventures of Moonman and Slim Shady, and in the United States it is currently leading the digital song sales chart for the week at #1. And I've seen a lot of fans on Twitter starting threads to post screenshots of their purchase. That has to count for something, right? And we get regular updates like this every few hours. However, not everyone is happy that some fans are actively trying to get the single to perform well and do big numbers. And there's some quote-unquote friendly fire between fans on Twitter and Reddit. A user on Reddit states, "Honestly never thought an Eminem stan would do this. I always thought the people who cared about #1 repeatedly streaming music were BTS fans," and the user is referring to a thread about how to get Kid Cudi and Eminem to #1 on Billboard. And the user that started the thread responded on Twitter with, "If you don't want to join us over here to promote Eminem so he can get another #1, it is fine. Do you, and next time you post my tweets on Reddit, show your faces here too." And I covered this to get your opinion on this one. Do you think it's not a good look for some fans to promote Eminem songs on Twitter? I don't see the problem, nothing wrong with wanting to see Eminem do big numbers. It is much better than spreading hate, that's for sure. But what do you think? And this connects to what we've come to expect from MSM outlets when reporting news about Eminem, and this time Kid Cudi wasn't having it. I kept calling out MSM outlets for their negative coverage on things related to Eminem, and it didn't take long for Enemy to drop this. Kid Cudi admits he wasn't happy with his Eminem collaboration at first, and Cudi reacted to this headline stating, "Never said this and I'm not sure how y'all came up with it. I was clearly excited about my feature. Never once said I wasn't happy about it, nor did my energy suggest that, so to Enemy, get your act together and stop spreading lies." That article has now been taken down and I get redirected when I click the link. So Cudi's rant worked and we head over to Reddit. A user posted this up there stating, "Kid Cudi addressing crap MSM articles where Eminem is always criticized no matter what." And if I read that Enemy headline to you without revealing its source, you'll think it's some Twitter troll that wrote the headline. The same users that claimed Eminem is about to ruin a Cudi song, who ignored the fact that Cudi is the one that reached out to Eminem. But this is what we've come to expect from MSM outlets when it comes to Eminem, and this is a latest example. A user states, "Why would anybody except the people he dissed be unhappy with a feature with M?" And this says a lot about the so-called Cudi fans who were mad that he announced a song with Eminem. Don't you want to see Cudi keep winning? And I remember the fallout after Bang release from Griselda fans, same energy. And we head over to the next topic at hand. Billboard has announced that they are making some changes. I'll read the report and give you an interesting example of how things could change using Eminem's Music to Be Murdered By release week. It states, Billboard will no longer count single price album plus merch bundles. Users can opt in to add an album to their merch order for an additional cost. And here's an example of how things could change.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Die gesamte Generalität ist nichts weiter als ein Haufen niederträchtiger, treuloser Feind!
On the week, Eminem dropped Music to Be Murdered By that opened with 279,000 in the United States. Halsey was the runner-up for that week with sales of 239,000, and Mac Miller came in at third with 164,000. Now here's the interesting bit. For Halsey's 239,000 equivalent sales, pure album sales comprised of 180,000, and check this out. Manic's first week album sales number was mostly driven by sales generated by a concert/album sales redemption offer with Halsey's upcoming US tour, as well as an array of merchandise/album bundles sold through her official web store. Mac Miller also had bundles, but his total equivalent sales weren't mostly driven by bundles like Halsey, which shows that based on the new rules, Mac Miller would have sold more than Halsey in that first week, as most of her album sales wouldn't be counted based on the new rules. Who remembers when Halsey tried to come for Eminem talking about sales? I did a video on that, which you can find at the top right corner. So now that the rules have changed, artists will have to find other ways to boost sales, and you can only feel sorry for Drake at this point. He lost his album streak that took a decade in the making due to bundles by Kenny Chesney, but oh well. And I remember the famous Tyler and DJ Khaled battle of the bundles, and the better bundler came out on top. So that will be all. Share your thoughts below on these topics, like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.